Welcome once again to my channel. This is the last part of mac with sweet beans and egg sauce with sardine preparation. So in this last part of the video, I placed my oil and then added my garlic and onion. I stirred the ingredient I added to the fry pan. That is the onion, garlic, and I added garlic, ginger, spice seasoning to it. Whatever you need to add in order for your sauce to taste better, it's better you use it as a best flavor, and when you start with that, you get the best out of it. Okay, that is my onion, ginger, spice, and garlic. Okay, that's the garlic and ginger seasoning. The powdered one is what I used, and I used it, or I think I used it up to 2 in there because I was preparing much sauce. So I heated up this until it actually became soft and I had the flavor I needed, and I added my pepper to it, and I needed the flavor as well to blend. I stirred it for a while. When it got to the consistency I actually wanted, after stirring it, I now added my tomato. I had already drained the water off the tomato because it had so much water. So I drained it off so that whatever I used did not really have much water, because if I had used it with much water, it would take a very long time for me to bring down this pan from the fire. So I had to reduce the water content in it. I strained it, and then after straining for a while, I now poured it into the hot pan on fire. If you actually want to learn the basic of making egg sauce, I think you can visit my one of the videos I had on this channel, and then learn the basics. It's actually the same step I used. I follow the same method. The only difference between this and that one is that this one has much ingredients added to it, so it's just the basic you use. And I want to assure you that you can as well make your meal fun by introducing whatever you want to introduce inside. But always be careful of what you put in there, because you may not know what you put in there that will change the taste of your food. So it's always good you try things one at a time instead of putting so much and then coming out with what you never expected. So after heating up the tomato, I ensured I stirred it from time to time to see if the water that was left within it was dry. The texture was actually changing. And one good thing about tomato is the more you heat it up, the more nutritional value you get from it, the beta carotene found in tomato. So I added salt to it. Um, I'm not a fan of seasoning cubes. That is why you didn't really see me put so much seasoning. And so since my tomato had dried up, I added my egg to it. The previous video, or the first part of this video, I actually showed the different ingredients I'll be using to make the sauce. And then egg was a part of it, sardine was a part of it, and every other little ingredient found was a part of it. And so if you're interested in knowing what and what I used, you can go back to the part 1 of this video to get more information about it, or part 2 of it, in order to follow up. This is actually the sauce I needed to use to eat with macaroni, beans, jollof, and in order to make the food extremely rich, so that once you take it, you would be fully satisfied and get satisfied for a very long time. So I heated up the egg for some time. While I was heating it up, I ensured that I checked underneath so that it will not get burnt. I tried to turn it the opposite way, or then to turn it side by side. And then if you are new to this channel, here is a channel where you learn how to prepare meals, and then the simple steps that you can prepare your meal and enjoy it. So you can click the like button and then give us thumbs up, and you can also subscribe to our channel, and you can as well share this channel. Always come back and give us a visit and share your opinion in the comment section. So I turned the sauce and then um, added sardine to it. While adding the sardine, one thing I observed about the sardine was that it had so much water. Before this time, I had drained the oil out. I drained it out completely so that while I'm using the sardine itself, I'll not have water in it. But mainly when I poured in the sardine, I realized you could see that liquid is not actually oil, it's water from the sardine. So I allowed it to heat up and dry it up completely so that I would enjoy the meal I actually prepared. So I left it on gas for it to heat it up for some time. After a very long time, maybe about 5 to 10 minutes, I came back and then checked to ensure that it was completely dried and what I had was just oil without any trace of water inside. So in case you need to use sardine in your meal and peradventure you meet with that problem, you can actually solve it by heating it up on fire until it dries up. Do not be bothered about your tomato. You're actually making it to be more nourishing by putting it on fire for another long time. So the water was dried up and I had to introduce my vegetable, probably ugu. You can use other vegetable of your choice, but I intended to use ugu that particular day because I was craving for ugu leaf. So I used it, I heated it up for just a little while because I knew kids were going to eat this food. And I do not know where it's being harvested from so that a child will not have food poison or have diarrhea in the process of eating this meal. So after heating it off for like 3 to 5 minutes, I turned off and I ensured that the entire meal was properly done. I went round to check in the food if there was any trace of water because I didn't want to see that. And as I was stirring, because the process of stirring will also take time. So stirring would take like 1 minute, 30 seconds. It was actually much sauce you saw there. It wasn't just a little sauce. So I had to stir it in order to incorporate all ingredients and flavor. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.